You know, one thing every amateur psychologist learns very early, what they call it, some kind of triangle, where they identify serial killers. One is bedwetting, one is fire starting, one is cruelty to animals. Yeah, cruelty to animals by itself is a tip-off that you're dealing with a very, very disturbed individual. Now, here's a story. Most of the time, this podcast would benefit if it were video. I'm going back to videos pretty soon with the podcast. This is one story where I'm glad you will not see the video because it's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Fellas catch a raccoon in their neighborhood. They put it under the wheels of a car and they run it over once, run it over twice. Listen to the cackling and the laughing. Listen to what happens when a fella picks up a baseball bat and he beats the crap out of it for a while. Then another one comes in. They all take turns beating the shit out of this thing with a baseball bat, all to the unbelievable amusement of all the fellas standing around.
He ran over it!
Yo.
You don't need to be a shrink to know that if you're the kind of people that take delight in inflicting pain on a raccoon or any other relatively harmless animal, a raccoon is harmless. I mean, if that's your thing, you've got big problems. As a matter of fact, if that's your thing, the rest of us have big problems too, from you, because you have clearly demonstrated a lack of empathy, which is at the core of a lot of this black mob violence, chaos, anarchy, and destruction they inflict on so many people. And what's weirder about that is some of the reaction the fellas chimed in with, because this story's getting a lot of play on Facebook and Twitter. I picked it up at Breitbart and over at Gateway, the Gateway website. This guy named Blackbird 800. He said, "Worry about the police killing black people. You're worried about an animal. That's crazy, man." And a lot of people chimed in and said, "It's just an animal. Why do you care?" That's a white person thing. Caring about animals is a white person thing, apparently. Yeah, well, listen to this apparent piece of obvious evidence. Treating animals well, treating them as one of God's creatures on this planet, that's actually the mark of a higher intelligence, a higher civilization that all of us should be a part of. Or as the saying goes, you think it's easy to kill a raccoon? Try making one sometime.